Yo, what's happening, y'all? It's me, Millie Money. Good. I'm back. All right, how y'all doing this fine? All right, man. I did two simulations already. The first two basketball games. Now I'm on the third one, the last one of the day. Timberwolves vs. Lakers should be a good one. Tune in to check it out, y'all. All right, man. Let's make it happen.
Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the Timberwolves. For the Lakers, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Timberwolves, Lakers, only here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the one. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Doncic. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Randle outside. Sinks that one from the post.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Hachimura. Now here's LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Minnesota. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Randle finds Conley. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. I know that's three, but I wanted to give you three different words I can use to describe it. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
First one falls for him. And Clark, for the Lakers, their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Here is Conley after Luka Doncic's bucket. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Randle a screen on LeBron. McDaniels against LeBron. Jacks up a 3. Great D that time from James.
And not allowing the shooter breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Hayes. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
On the court, your height squad. It's t-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Back to McDaniel. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic right side. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. Great D that time from LeBron.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Reeves outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for. His ability to swat shots away with ease.
Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
So it's the Lakers now, after the basket by Minnesota. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points for Julius Randle.
What a nice burst. Randall changing ends like a guard that time.
Pass to Hachimura. James outside. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now McDaniels. Back to Conley. That's tipped outside for Randall. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And that one, good. Randall's got 8.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Here's Reeves. Hasn't made one yet. Lakers working the ball around now. Doncic against Conley. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
And the first one at the line is good. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong, he's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Oh, here's Edwards. No scoring in this one. Count that one.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Doncic against Conley. Ron right side. Here's Reeves, and he goes in for the dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
To the right wing. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Doncic. And another basket for the Lakers.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. To Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Reeves against Edwards. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Edwards against Reeves. Here's Finney-Smith offline with his three. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Conley against Doncic. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Randall outside. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. And Edwards drops them both. Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks.
Conley plays with a lot of intelligence.
Lakers trail by 6. Doncic dishes to Hayes. The Lakers moving the ball around. James kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to connect. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Doncic. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Randall with the drive, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Back to James. On the wing, Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect, and Vincent subbed in for Doncic. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. James gets the bucket.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Timberwolves leading by 4. There's a minute 40 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Clark for 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. James, the pass to Reeves. Now Vincent, defended by DiVincenzo. Back to Vanderbilt. It's stolen by Randall. 1:03 left to play in the first. Clark kicks to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Vanderbilt. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Connects from three-point range. Randall's got 11 points.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Here's Reeves. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Unloads from 13. Randall with the bucket. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves, defended by Alexander Walker. And he comes up with the deuce.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Misses the baby hook. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense, other times it's to ignite it.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards. Then there's Reed. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Miller in at the 4 slot.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Einad's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Here's Finney Smith. Still yet to score. A three-pointer is right on target.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down threes.
Pass to Reed. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers. Reeves outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anthony Edwards.
It's on Anthony Edwards. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in. And Reeves drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Alexander Walker finds Edwards. Let's go. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. So it's the Lakers now, trailing by 5. Vincent, the pass to Reeves. There's a good screen from outside the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Reeves. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. Edwards against Reeves. Edwards can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. Reeves drives in. Great D that time from Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Vincent. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss. LA has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Vincent, defended by DiVincenzo. Finney Smith with it, stolen by Reed. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now here's DiVincenzo, defended by Vincent, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
Vincent, the pass to Reeves. Back to Vincent. Pass to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Count that 1, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Vincent.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Edwards. Good! Edwards mixing it up inside.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Edwards against Reeves. Out left to the wing. Finney Smith finds Vincent. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Now Edwards, 13 points in the game. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Vincent misses. Minnesota leading by 4. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Alexander Walker. Trains it from beyond the arc.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Please put your hands together for your Lakers record.
James checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. The three from LeBron, and the Lakers with another miss. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Over in the corner, McDaniels. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Reeves the pass to Finney-Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And the first one drops.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
That one is no good.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Free throw good, Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers trail by 8. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Edwards, no good. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Inside, Reeves. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Edwards, and stolen by LeBron. Reeves against McDaniel. And that one's good. Hachimura.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Picked by Randall. Edwards looking it over. Six to shoot. Back to Randall. Lets the three fly. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves outside. Outside, James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Conley against Doncic. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Outside, Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Tight defense on him. Edwards with it. He's got 15. From deep three-point land. And it's Luka with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Now Hachimura. No good on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 18 points in the game.
Taking it himself, Randall changes who he is when the jumper goes in.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves with it. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Reeves against Edwards. The three. Reeves can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. There's the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. To the inside. McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Randall. Conley sets a screen for Randall. Timberwolves keep it alive. Conley dishes to Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Line for the Timberwolves, Julius Randle. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Both free throws good from Randall.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
LeBron's shot is good.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Hachimura against Randall. Another shot. Randall. It's good on the putback. Randall's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
So much power, Randall with the vicious putback. That's big time.
Reeves outside. 1:12 left in the second quarter. James sets the screen for Reeves. Knocks down the 3-ball. Reeves has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Randall a screen on Doncic. Conley for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Conley's got 5 points so far.
You make a 3 on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
On the wing, James. McDaniels defending. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. McDaniels passes to Conley. Back to McDaniel. Randle with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. LeBron with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 0, Dante DiVincenzo.
Here's Reeves. Lets it go from deep. Go! At the buzzer!
And that three makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
Julius Randle getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's Conley. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Edwards. Clock at 6. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. McDaniels got 7 points.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
Pass to Hayes. And here is Hachimura. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Randle against Hachimura. Randle kicks to Conley. For 3. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 17 points in the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside, Edwards. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. The baseline J off the mark. Lakers trail by 7. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Reeves outside. Shoots over McDaniel. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Reeves has got 19 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Fires from deep. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. And here is Doncic. 14 points for him. On the wing, James. McDaniels defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Reeves left side. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
Doncic is so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's time for dance camp. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Oh, nice. Show us those moves. Nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Edwards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
The Timberwolves been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Takes a three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Doncic against Conley. Drives to the hoop. Outside Edwards. Clock at 4. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hayes with the screen for James. Spins to the middle. And Hayes throws it down.
But making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play, James is excellent at that.
Timberwolves leading by 5. We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Conley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
Doncic finds Reeves. To the paint, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 22, and a miss there on the triple. Doncic against Conley. Doncic, no good. Minnesota leading by 8. Outside Conley. Has to Gobert. Conley against Doncic. Doncic with the block.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
T-shirt giveaway. Let's hear you get loud. Who wants a T-shirt? I can't hear you. All right, fans, if you want a free T-shirt, get up and get loud. It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Alexander Walker.
To Randall. Six on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Lakers trail by 6. The 3 from LeBron. James cooking from deep.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. Down low, here's Edwards. They can't stop the run with that one. Lakers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. For the tie. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Reeves Reeves has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now here's Randall. He's got 22. It's Edwards on the wing. Look at Edwards slotting home the three.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Doncic. Gobert with the block. Reeves against Randall. Conley with the screen on Reeves. Here's Randall. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 lbs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 14. Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Second shot opportunity. LeBron with the block. Hachimura finds Reeves. Back to Hachimura. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And Hayes throws it down.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Shoots the three. They grab their own miss. And slam dunk by Gobert. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 16 rebounds.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
And a wide-open look for James. And the three ball is good. LeBron's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Conley against Doncic. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Reeves outside. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. No good with the triple. Minnesota leading by 4. Pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Now, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
.141 left to play in the third. Now Reeves. He's got 22. To the paint. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Lakers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Second team.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
On the free throw, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. DiVincenzo passes to Clark. Here's Alexander Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Clark inside. Defended by Vincent. And they recover it. Randall from outside. Clark, the pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall against James. Randall kicks to Clark. Fires the 3. The rebound by James. Lakers trail by 5. 34 seconds left in the third. Finney Smith passes to Reeves. Bangs home the trifecta. Reeves has got 25 points in the game.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Reed with a screen for Randall. Into the lane, inside. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Outside, James. James absorbing hits on the crowd.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. Back right after this.
It's time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Right now, fans.
Here's LeBron. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Clark in at the small forward. LeBron shot is off. Minnesota shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass to Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Wasted no time on that one. Connects. Got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. DiVincenzo with it. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
To take the lead. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Up top, Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Finney Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Hachimura, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Left side, Edwards. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Good on the 3-point shot. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
They set the screen from deep. James, Los Angeles with another miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Ingles passes to Reed. Fires from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Pass to Finney-Smith. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Timberwolves leading by 6. Over in the corner, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now.
Get loud and let's hear it. All right, fans, who wants a t-shirt?
With some changes. Goodwin comes in for Connect, and it's Shake Milton in for Vincent. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Defender gets caught in a bad position there. LeBron so powerful enough to convert through contact.
And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy. And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Now here's DiVincenzo. Not a lot of room. Vincent. LeBron James on the wing. LeBron galloping to the rack. 5 on the clock. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Lakers with another miss. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Reed misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
LeBron crushing off the contact.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Pass to Reed. Clark with it. For 3, Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Timberwolves.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
James, the pass to Vincent. Edwards against LeBron. Here he goes. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Picked by Reed. Edwards loves it in there.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
Here's Vincent, covered by Conley. Down low, here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Conley. Clark for 3. The shot misses. Hachimura finds Vincent. James looking it over. Picked by Finney-Smith. He lobs it up and finished off by Finney-Smith.
Really love how active Finney-Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
Outside Edwards. Conley with the screen on LeBron. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Had the space there, but it's offline. Lakers trail by 5. And that one's good. Hachimura.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Now here's Conley. The fader. Reed misses.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
And Minnesota has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Conley. Count the basket. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
James outside. Pass to Vincent to tie it up. Drills the three-pointer. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the king.
Bounce pass Conley. Here's Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 39 points for Anthony Edwards.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Goodwin. Finney-Smith with it. Pass to Vincent. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Conley feeling it out. Outside Edwards. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And the Lakers with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Clark. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. The triple! Doncic!
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
And here is Conley. Out to Edwards. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Doncic. 3 on the clock. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 6th rebound on the night. to the middle. Here's Randall. Nice D from Doncic.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Conley kicks to Edwards. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Your Lakers dance team.
He's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers. Number 28, Rui Hachimura. Your Lakers youth dance team, give them some love.
And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by 1. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Now James for 3. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. McDaniels against LeBron. Outside Conley. It's tipped. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Launches the 3, and James with the basket on the assist by Hachimura. James has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Now Edwards, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
James. Julius Randle with the rebound. And Randle has got the ball here for Minnesota. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
LeBron outside. Pass to Doncic. Now here is Hachimura. Knocks down the 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
Let's hear it for your Lakers.
Right side, Conley. Outside for Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
It's the Lakers. Put your hands together for the Lakers Breakers.
Conley with the three. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Just look at what Conley is doing.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And it's the Lakers' and an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Taking 2 shots.
first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates looked for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
Well, y'all, that's game. Good game from start to finish. You know, had me on my tip of toe, on my toes, paying attention from start to finish. Hey, good game. Like I said, hope y'all enjoyed that. But yeah, check you know, see who pulls it out tonight. Tune in tonight, and yeah, good game. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna do a baseball simulation. If you're into baseball, I'm gonna just see which one to do for y'all. But all right, y'all. If you don't follow me, I appreciate it if you would. YouTube or Twitch, Millie_Money. Your support counts. I'd appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all. And I'll be back soon enough.